Chat, let me take y'all back to a simpler time. Imagine the year is 2008 and you have no care in the world about anything but just playing a random game like NBA Live. I don't know why I tried this game out, but I'm glad I did. It was just one of the funnest games I've had for zero reasons. One of the funnest basketball experiences I had just off the pure fact of I had nothing better to do. Look at that. Listen to this Xbox sounds. Oh, nostalgia kicked in right when he had to update it. There it go. Look at that. Oh, stop making that noise. The 360, one of the greatest consoles. PS2, the greatest, but the 360, second greatest. Is number 2. Right behind the PS2. It's right there. Oh, baby, look at this intro. Oh, life was just simpler. The Charlotte Bobcats was a team. Look at Tony Parker. Look at Tony. Just a nice intro. Get straight to it. Beautiful graphics. Look at Tony's face. Look at that face. Who that? You know exactly who that is, and that look exactly like him. Does he look like that in the game? I don't remember, but nonetheless, that's him. Are you dumb? That's him. Look at Tony. And then they bring you into the open gym when you could play. Oh, wee. I wish this nostalgia wasn't here right now. I wish this nostalgia wasn't here right now. Look at Kobe. Give me one. Green. Okay. Just look at this. Chat, y'all wouldn't feel the nostalgia that I'm feeling right now. Look at this.
NBA Live 365 not updated.
The 365, they used to upgrade players' attributes and their tendencies based off what they did the night before. So let's say Tony Parker go off for 40. On the next day, you upgrade your DNA player and they'll give him new hotspots, new attributes, new tendencies based off what he just did last night. You get what I'm saying? That's why it's called Team DNA. They used to actually fluctuate with each individual game. It wasn't a good idea because nobody really cared about it. But other than that, they at least tried to give you some type of simulation realism and daily updates to the players alongside the NBA counterpart. You know, let's say the Cavaliers, they're a 34% spot up team and they score 14% from the post. So you know they got a lot of shooters on the wing. They barely post up. They barely isolate the ball. They was barely running that pick and roll for the roll man. Just simple basketball like that. But as you can see, there was a spot up team. Chat, I don't know what to tell you, bro. I used to love that game. But let's go into what I really loved about it. The clubs. NBA Live clubs. Bitch.
The affiliates, nigga, I let you
What did we just get ourselves into, bruh? I just get called the B word. All I did was open up a video. But anyway, this used to be what I played all the time, clubs. Now, the problem with clubs is that the gameplay of Live is pretty trash. That's it. That's literally it. The ball had one animation of going through the rim, and it was a super high jump shot. Oh, I can't get over this game. This will always be in my memory of multiplayer basketball. As you can see, dumb shots used to go in all the time. All the time. Oh, look at this, man. If I could just go back and play this bad boy one good time, I wouldn't. But nonetheless, just to have the option to be able to, that would be nice. Back in its prime, if I could just go back and play this, I would not. But nonetheless, it was just good for the time being. I don't know why I wasn't playing NBA 2K9, but nonetheless, this was just a good alternative. You can't be mad. I don't know what made me play this. I really don't know. If you wanted me to answer why did I play this game, I could not tell you. All I know is that it was fun for the time being. The jump shooting on that game was very, very random. You knew when the jump shot was automatically going in because it had one animation for it. Most of the stuff in this game was uncontrollable, like defense, like interception of passes, like like what animation you were going to do. None of it was under your personal control, but it was just a fun game for whatever reason. It made no sense, but it was fun just to get out here and play with your friends. Oh, that's some good blocks. Is this Allen Iverson when he was on the Pistons? Yes, this is AI on the Pistons. Chat, y'all don't know about basketball. Y'all don't remember that era. Y'all don't remember that. Look at this. Hey, good block. And what we doing? Pushing that in transition right to AI. Hey, split him. We passing that? All right. This gameplay is just as I remember. Stupid. Just as I remember. This was a frustrating experience, but I had so much fun. I had so much fun. It had no skill gap. It had no control over your player, but I wouldn't trade that for anything. It was just the fun of being out there having a good time. You don't really think about that stuff when you just having like, I had no care in the world. I had no reason to care about none of that. I was just trying to have fun, and the game did its job. The game literally did its job. It ain't do too good of a job that I wanted to play part 10, but it did enough that I played this enough, you know? It did enough of its job that it's still here in my memory. That's what y'all need to understand about games. They don't always have to be a home run, but as long as you enjoy yourself, that's all that matters. Games don't have to be perfect. That's why I'm mad that NBA Live not coming out at all now, when all they gotta do is just at least create something. How can they control how we enjoy the game or not? Just put out your product and we'll enjoy it if we can. Don't put out an incomplete project, but still put out a project that we can play and we'll figure it out if we like it or not. Look at Brendan Roy. Look at who that? Tony Parker out there. I don't feel like this gameplay was in the game at all. I don't remember you being able to do any of that in the game, if we're being honest. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to y'all. That might be in-game gameplay. That might. I don't feel like none of this is actual in-game gameplay, because you could not do layups off the backboard. Yeah, I don't think this is accurate gameplay to what you could get in the game. Yeah, look at the movement. The movement in the game is not like this at all. Yeah, this was fake gameplay. This was not in the game at all. Oh yeah, I remember that now. That was the intro sequence. That was the intro to the game. And the gameplay was nothing like that. Let me get out of here. Let me get out of here, bro. I'm not doing this with y'all. I'm not doing this with y'all, bro. I hope Made Fresh Daily. Get out of here. Listen, Chad, I hope y'all enjoyed this trip down memory lane for me. I don't know how many of y'all played NBA Live 09, but if you did, I don't know why you did, but other than that, chat, let's get out of here. I'm actually disappointed in the game that they had a trailer full of nothing that was in the game, actually. That's crazy.